So ever since the slap heard around the world, the infamous Oscar slap, fans have been dragging Jada Pinkett Smith for ruining Will Smith's life, and they are coming for her extra hard on social media. Well, Jada has a message for the haters, and it is not what you would expect. Jada and Will have been facing a lot of criticism since the drama that went down at the Oscars a while ago. As you guys know, the drama started because comedian Chris Rock made a comment about Jada that Will didn't like. Chris was on stage to present the award for Best Documentary Feature when he decided to throw in a little jokey joke to keep things lively. He referred to Jada as G.I. Jane, referring to the 1997 Demi Moore movie.
Jada, I love you. G.I. Jane 2, can't wait to see it, alright?
Now, Will was laughing at first because he thought that the joke was extra funny. He didn't think that it was weird or offensive or anything, it seemed, because he didn't look offended or uncomfortable. Jada, on the other hand, looked very uncomfortable, and it was clear as day that she did not like being the butt of the joke. And I kinda understand this because she has been quite open about her alopecia and how self-conscious it makes her feel. She used to have a full head of hair and now she has to have a shaved head, so it's not hard to see why she would feel a way about the joke. It's totally normal. What is not normal is the way that Will decided to handle the issue. He walked right on the stage and he smacked Chris Rock and smacked him extra hard. At first, everyone in the hall thought it was kind of funny, you know, like a rehearsed joke or something. I mean, it's crazy to think that the Will Smith we all know could do something as crazy as that. But then Will yelled at Chris Rock from his seat, asking him to keep Jada's name out his mouth.
Wow, dude.
Yes.
It was a G.I. Jane joke.
Keep my wife's name out your mouth.
I'm going to, okay?
Now, y'all, Lupita's face behind Will is sending me. The bad thing about all this drama was that Will ended up winning his first Oscar after about 30 years of acting, but the moment didn't get a lot of buzz because of the Chris Rock incident. Will deserved this win, but his fans didn't celebrate him as they should have because they were busy debating whether or not he should have hit Chris Rock. But anywho, he issued a very public apology on Instagram saying, "Violence in all of its forms is poisonous and destructive. My behavior at last night's Academy Awards was unacceptable and inexcusable. Jokes at my expense aren't part of the job, but a joke about Jada's medical condition was too much for me to hear and I reacted emotionally. I would like to publicly apologize to you, Chris. I was out of line and I was wrong, and I'm embarrassed that my actions were not indicative of the man I want to be. There was no place for violence in a world of love and kindness." He continued, "I would also like to apologize to the Academy, the producers of the show, all the attendees, and everyone watching around the world. I would like to apologize to the Williams family and my King Richard family. I deeply regret that my behavior has stained what has been an otherwise gorgeous journey for all of us. I am a work in progress. Sincerely, Will." Now, after this, fans began dragging Jada online. I mean, and when I say drag, I mean they was coming for her extra hard. There were so many comments calling her all sorts of things, like this fan that said, "Jada Pinkett Smith is honestly one of the most toxic females in Hollywood, but no one will admit it." And someone else said, "Jada Pinkett is a toxic woman who has made Will Smith look like a fool for so many years. He needs to find him a better woman because she ain't it, period." Additionally, this fan thinks that she needs to do a red table talk session with herself, saying, "Jada Pinkett got that red table talk talking about everyone who needs to be healed, but Jada Pinkett seems toxic to me." First off, let me just say that I don't think that Will is ever going to divorce Jada. Neither is Jada ever going to divorce Will. They've been through more scandal than this Oscar drama, and they came out of it together. I was gonna say that they came out stronger, but that might be a lie because we all know how messy their marriage is. I still find it kind of crazy that Will and Jada went from being one of the most loved couples in Hollywood to being one of the most messiest. But you know, life comes at you fast. But among all the comments about how Jada is a toxic narcissist, there are other comments about how she destroyed Will. For example, a fan tweeted, "Jada will ruin Will Smith's whole legacy." Another fan commented, "Will Smith needs to realize that Jada is ruining his life. She is toxic, run." And another person said, "I know it was wrong for Will to slap Chris. Jada was the one that pushed him into it. He was trying to make her feel protected. Anyone see her laughing after? What was so funny about her Will slapping Chris? Will love you, man, but you have to get rid. She's going to ruin you." Now, I think that saying that she gonna ruin Will might be going just a little bit too far. Also, I think that these comments were referring to everything that Jada has done all together, not just the Oscar incident. I don't think that anyone can blame her because it's not like she forced Will to go on stage stage and smack Chris Rock's soul out of his body. But like I said, I think that the comments saying that Jada ruined Will are because of how messy Jada has been in general. Let's not even talk about the August Alsina drama, because that's an entire pile of chaos that I'm not trying to unpack right now. Then there's also the stuff like the time where she hinted that Will was not satisfying her in the bedroom. Even though Jada denied this, she was still dragged for it. Then there's the fact that people are constantly comparing Will to Tupac because she used to be friends with Tupac before he passed away. So with all of this, well, it has been a lot for Will, and people are now wondering why they're still together when it is so obvious that they don't exactly love being together. But fans are super mad that Jada has chosen to stay silent about the Will and Chris drama. I also expected her to have said something about it because the fight was about her. But like I said, she has no blame in the drama, but Will thought he was defending her by hitting Chris. So I think she could have said something, not just post a meme, but instead she chose to stay mostly silent about it, and that's just kind of weird. Jada is no doubt pretty problematic, but Will doesn't seem to be going anywhere. Plus, I really don't like the fact that the fans are trying to put all the blame on her. Now don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that she's entirely blameless, but I am saying that she shouldn't take all the blame. Will is a grown man, but he's more than 50 years old, and he is more than old enough to make his own decisions. So I don't think that Jada is playing him like a puppet or anything like that. I mean, he was also seeing other women outside his marriage with Jada, and he let fans drag Jada for months after admitting that they were in an open marriage. So yeah, this kind of rubs me the wrong way too, because everyone saw Jada as the villain for months. Their marriage is super toxic, and it's obvious to everyone that they would probably be better apart. But as they said,
we ride together,
we die together.
Bad marriage for life.
So what does Jada feel about being blamed for Will's actions? Well, she posted a super subtle message on Instagram saying, "Now this is a season for healing and I'm here for it." It's kind of clear what she meant by this, but it kind of looks like she is done being treated as the scapegoat. She is healing and taking her peace back, and I think that fans should do the same. I think that it's time for everyone to heal from the toxicity that is Will and Jada's marriage, but then I think it's only a matter of time before we hear some more super crazy stuff about the marriage and everyone starts losing their minds again. Well, we'll have to wait until Will and Jada pull another crazy stunt and everyone starts dragging them again. With those two, I know it's only a matter of time before that happens. In the meantime, check out this other video with some even more celeb drama.